Great to have you here. Welcome to this video. Today we're unboxing the Active, the set that's available for purchase at Waschguru. Why do I say set? Out of the box, it doesn't always come with the accessories that are included here. Because Waschguru has decided, especially Oscar, who is responsible for the brands here, that this high-pressure cleaner, when it comes to Germany and is added to the Waschguru range, will always be available right away with the premium accessories in the set. There is a standard line, and then there's the premium line. And here it is. That's why there are two different boxes. The premium items are included right away. This includes the high-pressure cleaner lance, foam cannon, and everything that goes with it. Let's take a closer look at this right away. So, when you order this, just like I did, you'll always get two packages. Once the high-pressure cleaner and also the premium set with lance, foam cannon, everything that comes with it. Super exciting. Today is unboxing. Let's take a look. Let's get started. Let's start with the high-pressure cleaner and then we'll take a look at the accessories. And since I want to test this thing for you and for myself in the next few days, I thought we'd first do a quick unboxing and assemble it as much as we can so that we can jump right into the next video. You can also check the price and more details at the link below. Community code gives you 10% off as well. And I really have to say, for the price, with the features and the accessories, I found it so exciting that I definitely had to bring it home. So, I haven't unpacked this before, so I'm just going to work my way through it a bit, and there's definitely a lot of accessories included already. First, the user manual, and here's the first accessory, the small nozzles in different spray angles, jet, fan, and so on. Let's take a look at that too. And here's the inlet filter again, the connection for the common hose connections, like for example, for Gardena connections and everything that's available in that area. So, these are the standard connections that you also know from the garden. That's included. Then, let's keep going. We also have the stand feet here. This should go on the bottom of the high pressure cleaner like this. It gets screwed on and then it stands about 3 centimeters high. That means if it's working somewhere in the preparation where some water might run, the high pressure cleaner won't be standing in the wetness. Why is that so crucial? As I said, I haven't tried this thing out yet, but I've already seen quite a bit on the Active YouTube channel, so definitely take a look at that. They also filmed the entire development process, explaining why and how everything was done. So you can really track transparently how this thing came into the world. And they also have other models, but the Active system was the most exciting for the Waschguru team. And I also have to say, I've known the system for quite a while now, but I just haven't been able to test it until now. But I found it really interesting that they took a closer look at it, and the thing has finally made its way here to Germany. But I found it really interesting that they definitely took a closer look at it, and the thing has finally made its way here to Germany. The decision was made after the 1-year test. And what I particularly liked was how extremely compact it is, because, to be open and honest, we know the other systems. You know Krenzel, Kercher, Nilfisk, Ava, and everything else that's out there. And the devices are built very high like a tower, so you can insert the lance and so on. Every manufacturer follows a different philosophy, even in terms of design. I really have to say, this thing is incredibly compact. Look how small it is. So, it's really beautifully designed in terms of compactness, super portable, and also in terms of how it feels in my hands. Everything you touch is really very well made. No sharp edges, no protruding plastic parts. So, from the first impression, it really looks really good. The gap dimensions, really good. I'm also trying to show you a bit up close, so it really gives a very high quality first impression. I'll turn it this way. Up here you have the power switch, and in the front, all the connections for your hose or nozzle are attached. And here you have the inlet for the water. And we can already start assembling that together. And then we can also take out the connection for the water inlet here. This is where your hose will go. And it actually just screws on here at the front, where the seal is. So I think the assembly is super easy, really straightforward. This is a plastic part, so don't go crazy tightening it with a pipe wrench. So I think the assembly is super easy, really solid. This is a plastic part, don't tighten it widely with a pipe wrench, but really just tighten it by hand, and then it should work without any issues. What also works here with the nozzles is that you can simply plug them in here at the back and have them always to hand. There is nothing lying externally on the shelf, but you can simply place the nozzles here at the back. These are the little gimmicks that I thought right from the start would be very interesting. A long power cable is included, and now we can also attach the 2 long feet here. I think it goes on like this. Yes, exactly. And on the other side, exactly mirrored outward. So here, and then secure the whole thing with a screwdriver. 4 screws are included, and then the whole unit just stands securely on the small rubber feet, keeping it nicely away from any moisture. Now you have the feet attached at the bottom, and you can set it up perfectly here. It stands really nicely dampened. That means you won't have any unnecessary vibrations in the device itself. A little tip: when you attach the feet, there are 2 small locking screws at the bottom. You need to unscrew those 2 individual connections first, and then you can screw in the new screws, so make sure to remove the 2 screws beforehand. And now let's grab that wonderful box. And I think it already makes a really good impression. The eye naturally buys as well. Also, just in terms of the overall craftsmanship and design, I have to say, this system has really impressed me in a very positive way, and I'm really glad to have it at home now. This is the small gun from the premium package. As mentioned, feel free to check out Active's YouTube channel or their website again. There you'll also find the standard items. These are all the devices that are truly top tier at Active. And that's why Oscar clearly said, when this item comes to Germany, when it comes to Waschguru's range, it will only be with the best accessories available. And this is what's inside. I'll take everything out here. Here's the container for the foam cannon. Also here, when it comes to foam cannons, you know, I'm a bit of a freak about that. Also here, it's nice to have a scale on the side. And the head of the foam cannon is also semi-transparent. Let's take a closer look at it. There will also be a separate test with the plus-minus controller connection, quick connector, and nozzle adjustments at the front. I'm looking forward to it. Here's the manual included as well. Here's the lance from the premium line, and also the really nice long hose and the matching adapter. And here at the back, we also have a bit of accessories. Here, from the foam cannon. Now everything should actually be out. If not, then take a look directly under the cardboard packaging here. No, everything's in there. Then we have all the accessories included. Here at the front, you connect your water hose. Now we can assemble the lance. And the nice thing is, everything here is with a quick connector, except for the connection of your spray hose. And it's really nice and solid. So here you can really tell that this is very, very high quality material. Also, the transitions are covered with a silicone coating, and there's also an active lettering, and that connects to the system here. Can we unscrew this here again at the front? Everything here is also dust protected. Also just hand tight so that the seal inside sits properly against the surface. You can really feel that right away. And then our hose connects here. We can simulate this briefly without unrolling it. Here, just snap it on. And on the other side, it connects here. That's how you installed it. Here we can now work with the additional accessories. The lance is also secure and feels nice and stable. Especially when you have wet hands, I can already tell from my very first impression that it really feels very, very nice in the hand. So it really feels good here at the grip and at the front. I'll just lay it down like this, and then you can attach, for example, a nozzle of our choice. And this is how you assemble the whole system. Then we come to the foam cannon, which we can also assemble together. Here you have not only the suction hose that still needs to be connected, but also different nozzles for different pressures, because you can also buy the foam cannon separately in the USA, for example. And that's why you can also use different pressure washers in the future if you want to test something out. Attach the suction hose down here, also with a nice metal weight at the bottom. The silicone hose is to reach all the way down. Yes, that's also guaranteed, right up to the edge here, so that nothing is left over on the side. And then this is simply screwed on with a quick thread, so it tightens very quickly. And the adjustment here is really top notch. And here you have the small nozzles that you can change depending on what kind of pressure washer system you have and what working pressure it builds up. The foam lance should work for different pressure washers. It's important here. You need a quick connector. And we've completely set up the system with that 2000 and 1000. You've seen everything. Next, in the next video, you connect everything. I'm freeing up the hose here. We're going to see how flexible it is, because it's definitely not as stiff as with other manufacturers. And that the part keeps rotating completely all the time. I've already noticed that it's really nice, still very flexible even in the cold. All those little details that we'll take a look at in the next video. My active system is ready to go, and we're heading to the next car wash. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about the setup, just drop them in the comments. I'm already looking forward to the first application in the next few days when the temperatures start to rise again. And I'm excited to see what this little power tool can do. Until next time, Sebastian. Hey guys,